friends, and welcome back to another tutorial. Over on my axolotl candy video, someone had requested that I do little candy frogs, so that's what we're going to do today. So some things to keep in mind that is very important for these frogs is your string. So you notice I have 3 different frogs here. I have one made with ribbon, I have one made with a thick plastic string, and I have one made with elastic string. To start, we're going to go over the elastic string. As you can tell, I don't recommend it. I have tried this with a million different ways, with clear elastic string and corded elastic string. I've tried it with different tightnesses and I just can't get it to work. If you have your heart set on making one of these frogs and you do not have a non-stretch string, so you only have elastic, if you make these, I would recommend not pulling the string as tight, just kind of like a medium tug. You're gonna have to make a few frogs before you find the really good ratio, but too loose, it won't hold its shape. Too tight, it's gonna do this really bad. So I find that a medium tug works the best. The next thing we're gonna go over that you might be familiar with from my axolotl video is ribbon. And I can't stress highly enough how much I love these for axolotls, but I don't really love these for froggies. I don't find that it holds its shape very well. But the string that I will be using today is some of this thick, non-stretch plastic string. I got this on sale at a Mescatel's. It's like a thin, hollow spaghetti noodle. I think it's by the brand Craftsmart. I find that this holds its shape the best. You're still gonna get that smooshed in, but it's not as smooshed. And our friend lost an eye today. I was taking him out of the box and this snapped off. This poor guy. I will be doing the classic green and yellow look. You're going to need 62 beads. I am, however, going to be using glitter beads because it's just all I have available at this moment because I'm moving and this is just all I left out. For your string, I believe the last time I did this, I measured around 36 inches of string. If you're using elastic string, these measurements are going to be different. This is the measurements for the non-stretch string. And one last thing that I wanted to throw in here, my friends over at Basehead Beads also sell little froggy charms. So if you are interested in some fun little 3D printed beads, I would recommend checking out Basehead Beads. You can also use my code FEEDRAGON for 15% off. All right, let's get started. Now, to keep in mind, I did not measure this string. I just kind of measured with my heart. The first thing that we are going to do is take the string and we are going to fold it in half. As you are going through, we really want to make sure that we keep these ends equal, especially if you're using exact measurements of string. To get started, it doesn't matter what side of the string you start on. On one side, we're going to take 3 of our body colors, and we are going to place it on. Now on the other side of the string, we are going to do our frog's eyes. So we're going to take whatever eye color you'd like down the first half of the string, and we're going to take 2 of the body colors and then 1 more of the eye color. So we should look something like this. To start our weave, we're going to take the side of the string that has 3 beads, and we are going to take the string and we are going to weave it this way. Whatever side that the string is sticking out of is where you're going to start. Once your strings are sticking out on opposite ends, I'm just going to pinch these 2 and I'm going to pull. And again, I'm just trying my best to make sure that these are relatively equal on both sides. Alrighty, and this is where we should be. Now, for these next steps, it doesn't matter what side of the string you start on. We're going to take 5 of our body colors and put it down one side of the string. Now we're going to take the other side of our string and we're going to weave it through the same way we did with the eyes. Whatever side of the string is sticking out is where you're going to start your weave. All right, and now we're going to take our string and we're going to pull. Alrighty, and now we have the top of our frog's head done. Now we're going to take one side of our string, again, it doesn't matter, and we are going to start making his arms. So I'm going to take 4, I'm going to weave it down one side of the string, And just like with the axolotls, you can make the length of the legs as long or as short as you'd like. I will say for the toes, however, you do want to stick with 3. So we're going to take 3 of our toe colors and we're going to place it on. So we should look something like this. Now we're going to take our string and we're going to weave it through these 4 body colors. And it should look something like this. We're just going to take our string and we're going to weave it down. All right. All right, and we have his first arm done. And now we're just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So 4 body colors down the other side of the string. And 3 of whatever toe colors you'd like. We're just going to do the same thing again. We're going to take the side of our string and we're going to weave it back down through our body colors. And we are just going to pull it down. And again, I'm just going to help kind of shape this a little bit. And now we have our frog's arms done. And now we're going to fill out the rest of his body. We're going to do another row of 5. So down one side of the string, I'm going to take 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to take the other side of my string and I'm going to weave it through. So remember, whatever side of the string that your beads are sticking out of is where we're going to start the weave. And now we're just going to pull. Apologies, I've been having really bad issues with my phone focusing properly, so I moved my camera up a little bit to see if it would help. All right, so the next row we're going to do is a row of 6, and we're going to do this 2 times. We're going to take 6 beads down any side of the string. And we're going to take the other side of our string and we are going to weave it through. And then we pull. And I'm going to do one more row of 6. Whatever side your string is sticking out of, we're going to take our other string and we're going to weave it through. And we're going to pull. Alrighty, we are almost done with our little froggy. We're going to do his other set of legs. So just like before, I'm going to do 4 down one side of the string. 3 of his toe colors. So for me, that's yellow. And I'm going to take the string, I'm going to fold it over and weave it back through the body colors. All right, and I'm going to pull it through. Again, I'm just going to have to help this shape it a little bit better. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the string. So I'm going to take 4 of my body colors. And I'm going to take 3 of his toe colors. And I'm going to take the string, fold it down, and weave it through the 4 body colors. And I'm going to pull. Now for the last row, we're going to do a row of 5. So down any side of the string, we're going to add 5 pony beads. We're going to take the other side of the string and we're going to weave it through. And we pull. Alrighty, and there he is, our little guy. Now to tie it off, I'm going to take my string and I'm going to weave it under these pony beads here. And this should create a little loop. And just like tying your shoes, you're going to take this string and we're going to go through that loop. and we're going to pull. And that should create your first knot. And then we're going to take our string on the other side and do the exact same thing. So I'm going to take my string, I am going to weave it under where this little loop is, and we're going to pull. And just to make sure that we secure it, I'm going to do about 3 or 4 ties on each side. This string really has no grip, so I do tie it quite a bit, because if you don't, it immediately pops off. Well, I guess 3's enough. Let's cut, not pop the string off. And there you go. You have your own little froggy charm. And I showed in the last video that you can definitely add a keyring. You can add a keyring to any part of his little toes or in the back here, so you can attach it to backpacks or your keys. You can also attach him to candy singles and candy necklaces, or you can just leave him like this. Alrighty, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Now, if you have any comments, questions, or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. It really helps the channel grow. And if you also have any recommendations for things that you would like me to make a tutorial on, also let me know, and I'll see if I can get around to it. Thank you so much, friends, for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye!